Cranston, my boy, the August update is right around the corner. It is approaching, and everyone is so eager for new stuff in this game. But you know what this year really needs? A little bit of luck. I mean, don't get me wrong, we found each other. That was brilliant luck, but everything else has been a little shaky. So I know just what we need in terms of luck. Something to turn our fortunes around and could be added in the August update, a big addition that I'm so ready for. Do you know who I'm talking about, buddy? Do you know who it is? That face right there is me and you looking towards August, patiently waiting for summer update number 2. The new features, the new NPCs, the new additions, we need them now. The time is approaching, and if you want my prediction, I think it's August 14th. So feel free to circle that Friday on your calendar if you'd like. I have been correct before. But so help me goodness gracious, Tom Nook from the heavens above. If they don't deliver Brewster and the Roost this time, I might just fly the coop. I might just take off from Beach Reef and leave the game because I need them. In the meantime, though, you guys have come up with all sorts of things you need, all sorts of most wanted updates for the August pack, the summer selection number 2, and we're going over them today, plus a lucky character that I think we all need to come back for 2020 to turn things around, although she could curse it for the worst. So what's going on, everybody? It's Aquatic from SwitchForce. Welcome to another wonderful week of fan updates. We're ready to roll through an awesome list of what could be added to the game this time in August. Now, you may be wondering, why is my island covered in snow? Well, if you've been following my streams, I have been doing a lot of villager hunting, and right now I'm holding an open spot because I'm racing for Dom. And if you guys are excited and want to help me out to win and beat out Nintendo and Kang Gaming and etc., make sure to check the link in the description down below. We've got a live stream event racing for Dom with Crunchy Island, and I think we're going to win this time. So make sure you're there. I've got an open spot in the winter. It's a little bit cold, but it's not too cold to talk about Kyberson's update. I wish we could catch birds and donate them to the museum. Goodness, this is good. Birds of a feather stick together. My island is birdful. It's a birdiful island. Some people say beautiful. I say birdiful because I got 3 ostriches, and I'm proud of it. If you guys are proud of Animal Crossing and having fun with this game and cannot wait for that new update, if you can't wait, smash that like button. Let me know in the comments down below what you want most out of August update, the summer update number 2. It better be Brewster. What else could it be? I better see so many Brewster comments. Brewster and the Roost, Roost and the Brewster, Roost, Pigeon Boy. That's what it's got to be, but I like this idea, Kyberson, and I think the birds are so fun. I love that shot that someone posted on Reddit a while back where they captured the owl flying off the bulletin board. I think it's so cool, and my birds are kind of hiding right now, but I've got lovely Phoebe, Magic Cranston. Have you seen my Cranston movie where I got oh my gosh, it's a motivational film of the century. But I also have Julia, and it's a wonderful sight. We kick snowballs together, we ruffle feathers together, we shake our tail feathers together, and I would like the idea of being able to take birds to the museum and say, wow. But Blathers might not like that. He doesn't like bugs. He might not like his own feathered friends being incorporated into a exhibit. That might be a little too much for him. Then again, Nintendo Boy comes through with a great update. I wish they would add long sleeve shirts. You're telling me, man. What do I always wear? I'm always a long sleeve fan. Got that sleeve art, got that two-tone, just feeling cozy and comfy. Doesn't matter if it's summer or winter, spring or fall, long sleeves are the way to go. So I'd love to see them in the game. I'm actually rocking a long sleeve, but it's a sweater. If we get up close and personal with my Ready for August update shirt, aka Team Rocket, you can see that there's little marks and little detail to indicate it's a sweater weather type outfit, but a long sleeve would be nice too. And I think, it would be important to add customization to the game. I really hope that the August update fills us up with a little bit more to collect, but maybe also a little bit more for our character to express themselves. It's something that I'd love to see added more in the way of making my dude. I think that would be a really good idea. Now, Claire and the Culprits has a good one as well. You can rearrange things in your house really easily. Oh, this is so nice. I love going to my house, calling up the grid, and doing work. It's like I'm a maid, but I don't actually have to get on my hands and knees and clean. I'm just like, la-da-da, it's like Mary Poppins, baby. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, clean everything up, rearrange it. Now I've got a beautiful house. And Claire says, hey, what if we could do that outside? Yes, Nintendo. A grid-based system outside. We've talked about it for terraforming, but I like it for cleanup. Then you could go in and say, you know what? I want to rearrange my campsite and make it all better. campsite's being overrun, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But first, I want to talk about a comment from this new fan and friend over on the Discord server. I haven't heard of him before. SwitchForce Zach. Anyhow, I want Katrina to come back. 2020 has been a wild year, so we could use all the good luck we can get from her cards and items. Plus, Fortunes would be a really fun, simple addition to add more variety to the game. Maybe could show up at the secret beach like Red does, since he's rarely ever there. Grammar ain't your strong suit, but ideas are, SwitchForce Zag, and I'd love to see Katrina make an appearance. If you remember her, she in past games would bring a little bit of luck and maybe a curse or two to your island. Now, she'd show up in a tent. Eventually in game, she could get a permanent spot. But I think the idea here is brilliant. Bring Katrina to the secret beach when Red isn't there. The dude is never there. He's never there. He's not going to be upset. We're not going to be upset. I mean, we're going to be super happy that something is going on at the secret beach, because rarely anything does. Now, Katrina could give you different hats that would increase luck or fortunes. At times, she could give bad luck things, and you have to go clear it. Now, luck affects all sorts of drops and rates in the game. It's not the most descriptive stat, but it was a factor in past Animal Crossing titles. Cranston is sleeping standing up like the bird brain he is. I love you so much, dude. You are my hero. But I think this is wonderful, and it's a low-key investment for Nintendo. We're not talking about somebody that's going to take us to a different island or something that's going to drastically change the entire architecture of the game. We're just saying, dude, Red shows up literally once every 3 weeks, so could we please get something that takes advantage of the secret beach? And Fortunes would be fun. Man, wouldn't it be a nice pick-me-up if you're having a rough day and you wake up, you go to Katrina, and she's like, things will get better. I feel like all of us need to hear that like 5 times a day lately, right? It would be so nice, and lucky items would be fun. I like some of her hats. She even had a Tingle hat, so again, Nintendo crossover, you know how much that means to me. I want Katrina, and I think Katrina in the summer act like... They're bringing back all the NPCs, so never say never to any of these guys. Brewster obviously is tentpole top. I love the Dream Suites, and I think they're going to happen. Cap'n is much requested. We got Pascal, but Katrina could be a stealthy addition to the game, and I think she could show up right about here. It would be really, really nice. Now, what else would be nice? Would be if you could be nice to other people. And I like Nancy Coco 6's idea. Probably has been suggested before, but leaving a review on somebody's island would be cool. Now, Nintendo would probably say, what if they're mean? And I'd even say that because I love kindness. But wouldn't it be cool to go visit an island and be able to write like a little comment like, I love your campsite. Or I had so much fun checking out your house. You know, I get to tour islands on live streams and on videos, and so I get to tell the people. But wouldn't it be nice to just leave a little remark for your friend? Now, a system like this probably makes most sense integrated into Dream Suites, so if we do eventually get the Datamine Dream Suites, which I'm hoping we bring soon, where we can visit islands without necessarily having to be friends, or without having to be invited, this would be a wonderful time to bring in little reviews. And Nintendo has practiced with different review systems in games like Mario Maker 2 on Switch, and so it would make a lot of sense for them to integrate something simple where you could leave like either a... If you didn't want to do your own comment, because maybe that opens a can of worms, you leave little badges, little stickers, little ratings. I think that would be really cool. You could say like what you love most, like their campsite or their entryway. Come on, it's just spreading love and positivity, and we always need more of that. Now, maybe something we don't need more of is Ollie Marvel's idea, but I kind of like it in slightly a creepy, maybe borderline psycho way. I wish you could get stung by a jellyfish or something in the sea, and if you get stung twice and you faint, you wake up on Gullivars. Shit, ooh, this is really, really clever. Now, I don't think we need more instances of stingage, because stingage isn't necessarily a good thing. I mean, I got the sting right now on my face, but it's because I'm one summer update through and waiting for the next. I got my eye on the August prize, but jellyfish stingers would be kind of cool. We can collect jellyfish, so maybe they're not the right animal. Maybe it would have to be something else. But it would be nifty if you're swimming through the water and like, oh my god, you gotta try to get away. It would be a tense moment. Like swimming after Pascal, you're going for cuteness, so even though it's strenuous, you're like, hey, at least cuteness is on the other side. But imagine swimming away from a monster, a shark. What if that's what it was? What if sharks in the deep blue could come and find you? So it is the season of the fins, and we're diving in their waters. They can't take too kindly to that. It's gotta be tempting and tough to not bite our butts. I'm down for water stings, even if it's a little bit of a weird request. Corn comes back with some more bird facts, and I love that everybody is for the birds. Here's a new idea. What if there is a bird watching feature? So this isn't going to be catching birds. This is not going to upset Blathers. This is a different take on how we could involve ourselves with the flyers of the island. Hear me out, taking pictures of birds in the sky, the rivers, on buildings, and anywhere else you can think of. And instead of donating these photos to the museum, you would have a bird album on your Nook phone. Birds would have a section in the Critterpedia, and you can submit 1 photo per species, and each will be rated out of 5 stars. So it's like Pokemon Snap, but Animal Crossing Snap. This is brilliant. This feature will encourage more usage of the photo application and will be able to be printed out. You can take multiple pictures of birds, just only one will be submitted in the album. You would be able to print out your pictures at the Nook stop and could sell them like bugs or fish. There could be a new cat NPC who plays a similar role to CJ and Fleck and will accept photos for a higher price. They can provide tips on how to get higher. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're right. I in no way, shape, or form expect this to happen, but KK, Bebe, Bird Bay, please bring the photo feature into this title. I think that'd be so awesome. The camera app is cool. And I've seen people use it in nifty ways, but for the most part, it's just like, hey, take a photo of your villager, take a photo of you, take a photo with a friend. But what if we could actually use it to snap for a Critterpedia section built on beautiful birds and their feathers and their rating? It would add so much to the game. I think this is genius, Corn. Unfortunately, I don't think it ever happens. Nintendo seems like they are integrating old NPCs and old ideas more so than adding new. But I'll never say never, and I think this one is oh so freaking clever. I love it a lot. You know what else I love? I love flowers. I also love the orange umbrella. But Laura Jean says, I would like to... Hi, Laura Jean. You're a member. Gosh, I love the members. Shout out to everybody who's a member. I've been streaming regularly. Hope you guys have been enjoying the heck out of that. There's a schedule now. It's every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Like it's going to be Thursday for the race for Dom. And it's so much fun. If you haven't been to a stream, please come. We have such a good time, such a good community. Everybody's so cooperative and happy and fun together, and it's just lovely times. But anyways, Laura Jean says, I would like the request cleanup to include flowers. Now, at first blush, I said, Laura Jean, what are you saying? Flowers are beautiful. Everyone loves the flowers, and they want more of them. So many great displays of colorful carnations covering the islands. But so many of us are having issues with flower overgrowth that it'd be nice to have a fast and easy way to take care of the problem and clean them up. And nah, you're telling me, Laura Jean, my flowers have become like gremlins. Once pops up, and then there's 50, and you try to remove one, and then it's a million more. My campsite has literally become a pollen party. I'm sneezing, I'm coughing, I'm wheezing, and the bees are stinging like crazy. I need that luck stat to try and keep the bees at bay because my flower overgrowth is huge. So I'd love to see request cleanup. Also do a little bit of the snip snip on the flowers. They smell nice, they're pretty, but oh my gosh, sometimes it's way too much. Captain Gaming has a big idea, but it's bold. And I think it's pretty brilliant. It would be cool if in an update you can make tree houses and maybe even tree forts. To begin, you can give Tom Nook some wood, and then you go and choose a tree, and the next day at that specific tree, there'll be a ladder leading to it. Tree houses are smaller houses, but can still hold residents and furniture. As the owner, you can invite other villagers to the treehouse, and if other villagers make tree houses, they can invite you. Tree forts are similar with a max of 5 rooms and vines to swing on our bridges. Oh my gosh, it's an aerial community for our island. It's instead of expanding outwards, since now we've got the seas to dive in and they're never going to do that, we expand upwards. I love it. Tree houses. Now I think your system of vines and ropes and bridges is amazing, but that would turn this game into Tarzan, and that's probably too taxing for Tanabe and his team. But if you could have a little tree house, like just an extra room where you go up and play, like a secret fort. I think the idea of forts in Animal Crossing is amazing, and I'd love to see that in the trees. Climb up into your favorite tree spot. It's like, there's bells, there's oranges, there's peaches, there's bees, there's a furniture leaf, but there's a fort in this one, and I have a ladder, and I access it, and it's amazing. Create your space, decorate it. Maybe you could go play a mini game up there or something. This is amazing. In a similar way, Wallflower Writer says, since we can swim now, we should be able to put villagers' houses in the water. Like, let them live on houseboats, and they should expand how many villagers are allowed to live on our island. 10 on land, 5 on the sea. I love it. Aquatic villagers. Now, Wallflower Writer, I think we got to take this a step further and say they should add more aquatic villager types to live on the seas. Now, I know I've been a big proponent of snakes, but I'd love to see some more fish-type creatures. If we've got so many landlubbers, if you want to expand out into the oceans below, then we definitely need some more water-type Pokemon, or villagers, to enter our arenas. And I think the idea of houseboats or house islands is so cool. It'd be so fun. Splish Splash your way to go visit, I don't know, Dawn Rachel over here. She's a dolphin. And, you know, Mitzi, who's a king crab. I want a crab villager, baby. Hook it up. My villager says he wants to tread water until the August update arrives, which I think is bonkers and bananas and probably a bad idea because he's gonna sink. But hey, I appreciate the dedication. I appreciate you guys being here, watching the AC videos and having fun with me. Make sure to check out the streams. Let's go get Dom. Click the link in the description down below if you want to be a part of that. Make sure to join the Discord server where all these awesome ideas come from, and you can submit yours to be featured on a future episode. It's a great community if you're looking for a specific villager or just want to have fun with friends. Please join up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that like button if you're ready for new AC content, because like diving's fun and the summer update 1 is good, but I really hope update 2 is better. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I think update 2 needs to be bigger, otherwise it's going to be a bit of a bummer. We're kind of variety, you know. We need more spicy variety in this game, so let's get to August. I think it's the 14th, and I'll see you guys all there. Let me know in the comments down below what you want most out of the August update. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Make sure you're staying safe and staying healthy and smart out there. I love you all so much. I appreciate your support. Until next time, Brewster better be there. SwitchForce, out.